The Magical Kingdom Under the Stars. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom called Star Lumina, there lived a little princess named Luna. Princess Luna loved falling asleep under the stars because the sky in her kingdom was magical. The stars could whisper sweet lullabies, and the moon would smile down at her every night. But one evening, something strange happened. The stars lost their glow, the sky turned dark, and no more songs could be heard. Luna felt sad and decided to go on a magical journey to find out what had happened. The Enchanted Journey. Princess Luna took her talking pony, Sparkle, and a tiny magic wand given to her by a kind fairy, and set off on an adventure through the twinkling forest, where trees shimmered like diamonds and animals spoke in gentle voices. Along the way, she met a golden rabbit named Sunny, who knew the path to the highest mountains, a blue butterfly named Breezy, who could fly her to the land of clouds, a wise old bear named Benny, who loved telling stories by the river. Each of them helped Luna until she reached the heart of the forest, where she found the great star tree, the magical tree that gave the stars their light. But there, curled beside it, was a lonely little dragon named Ember, crying softly. The dragon's secret. Luna discovered that Ember had collected all the starlight in his pouch because he wanted friends made of light. But he didn't realize that taking the star's glow made the whole kingdom sad. Luna gently told him, "Ember, the stars are already your friends, but they need to shine for everyone so that the night stays beautiful." The Whispering Woods and the Helpful Friends. Princess Luna and Sparkle the pony trotted along a path of glowing pebbles, leading them deeper into the twinkling forest. The trees here hummed softly, their leaves shimmering like tiny lanterns. Luna felt both excited and a little nervous. She had never been this far from home before. Meeting Sunny, the golden rabbit. As they walked, a rustling sound came from a bush. Out hopped a golden rabbit with ears that sparkled like sunlight. "Hello there," said the rabbit in a cheerful voice. "I'm Sunny. Are you lost?" Luna explained how the stars had disappeared and that she was searching for answers. Sunny's eyes widened. "Oh dear, the stars haven't sung their lullabies tonight. That's never happened before." He twitched his nose thoughtfully. "But I know someone who might help Breezy the butterfly. She flies higher than anyone and might have seen what happened." Sunny led them to a meadow of floating flowers where petals drifted like tiny kites in the breeze. Breezy the blue butterfly. Perched on the largest flower was a delicate blue butterfly with wings that glowed like the evening sky. "Hello, travelers." Breezy fluttered her wings, sending tiny sparkles into the air. "I saw something strange earlier. A little dragon flew toward the great star tree, and then poof, the stars dimmed." Luna gasped. "A dragon? But dragons don't live in Star Lumina." "This one does," Breezy said softly. "He's small and shy, and I think maybe he's lonely." Benny the storyteller bear. Sunny suggested they visit Benny the bear, who knew every tale about the forest. They found him by the crystal river, where the water sang as it flowed over smooth, glittering stones. Benny listened carefully, stroking his furry chin, Ah, yes. The great star tree gives light to all the stars. If something or someone has disturbed it, the sky will stay dark until the balance is restored, he sighed. But the tree is guarded by the mist of dreams, and only a kind heart can pass through safely. Luna nodded bravely. I'll try. Maybe the dragon just needs a friend. Journey to the heart of the forest. With Sunny, Breezy, and Benny guiding her, Luna followed a hidden trail of fireflies that led deeper into the woods. The air grew misty, and shadows danced in the corners of her eyes. Sparkle nuzzled her hand reassuringly. We're almost there, whispered Breezy. And then, through the fog, Luna saw it, the great star tree, its branches stretching high into the sky, but its usual glow was faint and flickering, and curled beneath it was a tiny dragon, his scales dull and his eyes filled with tears. The Lonely Dragon and the Light of Friendship. As Princess Luna stepped closer to the great star tree, the mist swirled around her feet like a silvery river. The little dragon sniffled, his wings drooping as he clutched a shimmering pouch in his tiny claws. Hello, Luna said softly, kneeling down so she wouldn't scare him. I'm Luna. What's your name? The dragon peeked up at her with big, glassy eyes. I'm Ember, he whispered. But you shouldn't be here. The stars are gone because of me. The dragon's secret. Ember opened his pouch just a little, and inside, Luna saw tiny flickers of light like captured fireflies. I took some of the star's glow, Ember admitted. I just wanted friends who sparkled like me, but then all the other stars started fading too. His voice trembled. I didn't mean to make the whole sky dark. Luna's heart ached. She knew Ember wasn't a bad dragon, just lonely. Ember, she said gently, you don't need to keep the light to have friends. The stars, the forest, even me, we can all be your friends if you let us. The kindness test. Just then, the mist of dreams swirled thicker around them, forming a floating bridge that led up to the star tree's highest branches. A voice, soft as the wind, whispered, only a heart that gives light can restore the light. Ember looked at his pouch, then at Luna. But if I let the starlight go, will I be alone again? Never, said Sunny, hopping forward. Friends stay bright even in the dark. Breezy fluttered onto Ember's nose. And real friends share their light. With a deep breath, Ember poured the glowing starlight from his pouch into his claws. I'm ready, he said. The skies return. Luna held Ember's paw, and together they climbed the misty bridge. At the very top, Ember blew gently on the starlight in his hands, scattering it into the sky like glitter. Whoosh! The light burst upward in a shower of sparks, and one by one, the stars flickered back to life. Their song returned, sweet and clear. Shine for you, shine for me. Together we light the night peacefully, and then something magical happened. Ember's scales began to glow, not from stolen light, but from his own kindness. He wasn't just a little dragon anymore. He was a star dragon. A sky full of smiles. With the stars shining brighter than ever, Princess Luna and her new friends made their way back through the twinkling forest. But now, the trees seemed to dance with joy, their leaves shimmering in rhythm with the stars' song. Ember, now glowing with his own gentle light, fluttered beside Luna, his wings leaving tiny sparkles in the air. "I've never had friends before," he admitted shyly. "Will they really like me at the castle?" Luna giggled. "Of course. Everyone will love you, especially because you helped bring back the stars. A welcome fit for a hero." As they reached the gates of Star Lumina Castle, the townsfolk gasped in wonder. The royal guards lowered their lanterns, amazed as Ember's glow blended with the stars. The baker rushed out with a tray of moon-shaped cookies. For the brave little dragon, even the grumpy old cat, Sir Whiskers, purred and curled around Ember's tail. King Orion and Queen Selena swept Luna into a hug. "We saw the sky go dark. We were so worried," the queen said. "It was Ember who fixed it," Luna explained. "He just needed to know he wasn't alone." The greatest gift. That night, the kingdom threw a festival of light in the castle gardens. Benny the bear told stories of dragons who turned darkness into dawn. Breezy and Sunny led a game of tag under the twinkling trees. Sparkle the pony gave rides to giggling children, his mane braided with starflowers. But the most magical moment came when Ember flapped his wings and soared above the crowd. As he flew, a trail of soft stardust rained down, settling on everyone like a cozy blanket. "This is my gift to you," Ember announced. "Now, whenever you see stardust in your dreams, you'll remember you're never alone." The sweetest goodnight. As the festival wound down, Luna and Ember sat on her balcony, watching the stars. The moon beamed at them, its smile wider than ever. "Will you stay in Star Lumina?" Luna asked, yawning. Ember nodded, tucking his wings around her like a blanket. "Forever. And every night I'll help the stars sing you to sleep." And so, as the kingdom drifted off to dream, the stars' lullaby floated through the air, a promise of friendship, light, and endless sweet dreams. The Moon's Secret. A Whisper in the Night. The kingdom of Star Lumina slept peacefully under a sky full of twinkling stars, but Princess Luna, curled up in her cozy bed, suddenly opened her eyes. Something felt different. She tiptoed to her balcony and gasped. The moon's usual smile was gone. Instead, it looked like a sleepy silver circle wrapped in a fuzzy gray blanket. "Ember," she whispered. The little star dragon, who now slept on a cushion of clouds near her window, blinked awake. "Why is the moon covered up?" Luna wondered. Ember fluttered his glowing wings. "Maybe it's hiding a secret. The cloud ship journey." Luna and Ember knew they couldn't let the moon stay hidden. So, with a flick of her wand, Luna summoned a fluffy cloud ship made from the softest dreams in the kingdom, all aboard. Sparkle the pony neighed, tossing his star-braided mane as they floated upward. Higher and higher they sailed, past dozing birds and giggling wind spirits, until snore, a sound like a tiny thunder rumble echoed ahead. There, curled on the moon's surface, was a round, puffy cloud spirit named Nimbus, fast asleep and hugging the blanket tightly. The dream blanket mix-up. "Nimbus?" Ember landed gently beside him. "Did you borrow the moon's smile?" The cloud spirit yawned, rubbing his eyes. "Oh, I just wanted to nap with it." "The moon's light is so warm, like a nightlight," he blushed. But I didn't mean to take it away from everyone. Luna giggled. Sharing is good, but the moon needs to smile on the whole kingdom. Together, they tucked the blanket around Nimbus instead. He did love being cozy and carefully pulled the edges free from the moon. Poof! The moon's golden grin returned, beaming down on them. The kindest goodnight. Thank you, the moon whispered in a voice like a sighing breeze. But Nimbus, you're always welcome. To nap here, just leave a corner of my smile uncovered. Nimbus nodded, snuggling into his new blanket. I'll guard the moon's dreams tonight. As Luna and Ember sailed home, the stars sang softer than ever. Rest your head, close your eyes. Even the moon needs sleep sometimes. Back in her tower, Luna yawned. Ember curled up at the foot of her bed, his glow dimming to a gentle nightlight. And somewhere far above, the moon winked just once before drifting off to sleep. The starlight blanket, the quiet mystery. One evening, as Princess Luna prepared for bed, she noticed something peculiar. The stars were shining brighter than ever, weaving silvery threads across the sky. Ember, she whispered, are you doing that? The little dragon shook his head, yawning. Not me. It's the star weavers. The gentle star weavers. From the highest clouds descended 3 tiny glowing figures with long, wispy hair made of moonlight. They carried baskets of soft starlight threads, weaving them through the air with delicate fingers. We're making tonight extra special, the eldest star weaver said. A blanket of dreams for all sleepy children. The gift of sweet dreams. For Luna, they wove a corner with tiny galloping ponies. For Ember, a patch that shimmered like dragon wings. For the viewers, they tossed handfuls of stardust that gently floated toward the screen. Pull this blanket up to your chin, they sang. These stitches of light will tuck you in. As the star weavers finished, the entire kingdom sighed in peaceful sleep. Even the wind held its breath. When you see stars tonight, remember, somewhere up high, the star weavers are making a blanket just for you. Good night.